Got a game now between the Newfoundland and Labrador Cabot Masters and Team Saskatchewan. This is a game in the men's Masters competition. Newfoundland in the white with the red and gold flames at the bottom of the jersey. Saskatchewan in the green and the black. First face-off not done properly, so right away they'll redo that. Colonial Masters with an overtime win in their first game. And for Team Saskatchewan, they had a tie in their only game. Well, the board's picked up here on the near side. By Newfoundland Labrador, shot came in, save was made. Knocked down, Jay Dove, he lost it. Coming out to play it, the goaltender, Jason Crossland. Number 38. Drop back. Camp swings it around the other side. Drake got it out. In over the blue line. Shot by Drake. Save is made. Held. Newfoundland with another chance. That one goes over the top of the goal. Sits on the mesh. They knock it loose. Play allowed to continue. Behind the goal. Dave Fisher. Got it up ahead. Martinyuk missed it. Williams. Martinyuk. Lost it. Chasing it down in the corner. Tony Roach for Newfoundland and Labrador. Taken away. Newfoundland Labrador were changing. Hancock's takes it in a little bit deeper. Shot, save was made. Rebound cleared away. Hancock's on it again for Saskatchewan. Lucas dropped it back, looking for the return pass. Comes in front of the goal, cleared away by Jay Dove. In over the blue line. Murphy dropped it back. Smith with a shot. Save is made. Newfoundland Labrador on it again. Big save. No, it hit the crossbar. I'm going to bring it outside. Thought that glove that flashed up high made the save, but going to bring the face-off outside. Shot by Jason Powell. Dinged it off the crossbar and up and out of play. Newfoundland Labrador with the ball. Turned it over. Bassett. It'll be a hand pass. Dumped in. Back to get it. Crossland. Newfoundland Labrador player all over him. Number 60. Cleared out towards the point, hopped over the stick of Evan Connors, kept in by Williams. Lush. Godwin. Connors. Down in the corner, Connors. Down to the other side. Roach. Roach, nice play by the goaltender, but the net came loose as he did that. Back to get it, Camp. Over to Power, back to Camp. A little bit too far for him. The ball goes out of play. Wesolowski. Hancock's. He'll shoot it in from well out. Rebound was there and put wide as it came off the end boards. Penalty is being called for body checking. Penalty will go against Saskatchewan. Dave Fisher.
Saskatchewan penalty number 47 is up, losing 2 minutes for body contact. Time of the penalty, 13 minutes, 48 seconds.
Another penalty being called. Doug Puzzy, not Dave Fisher, 47. Again, we work on rosters as the game starts. Make adjustments.
Saskatchewan penalty number 18, Ruben D. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 13 minutes, 32 seconds.
So two-man advantage for Newfoundland and Labrador, and they take advantage. Five on three. There's that cross-crease pass. Bob Dawson, number 60.
Newfoundland Cabot Master power play goals for number 60, Bobby Dawson. For 65, Darryl Smith. And 66, Scott Drake. Time of the goal.
Smith and Drake get the assists. It's now still a 5-on-4. They get it in over the blue line. Lush. Godwin. Neville Godwin. Come here to this side. David Late. Late. Holding it. Back. Godwin. Back to Late. A minute to go in the power play. Shot on goal. Crossing with the save. Rebound cleared. That'll go up into the stands, right down below us. Both teams will change. Just under 8 minutes gone here in the first period. Crosland won the faceoff, but it was stolen by Jason Wazir. Down the floor. Back to the goaltender, Chris Feltham. Pass picked off. Dove. Dove will back it up. We'll pretty much do it for the power play. Sent down the floor. Newfoundland Labrador got one goal on the 5-on-3. And Saskatchewan killed off the remaining 5-on-4. Wesolowski. Go over to the other side. Dove. Back here, Wesolowski. Brought in by Jason Duran. Shot on goal, save made by Feltham. Out at center, Dove couldn't hold it in. Price trying to chase him down. Dove stops up behind his goal. Price hits him against the boards, and that's going to be a penalty to Price for body checking. Now a power play for Saskatchewan. They trail it 1-0. 10:41 to go.
Newfoundland penalty number 14, Robert Price, 2 minutes for body contact. Time of penalty, 10 minutes, 41 seconds.
Saskatchewan get it in over the blue line. Harrison. He'll get the return pass. He'll shoot it. Save made by Feltham. Rebound is there. Who's going to get to it? Newfoundland and Labrador do, and they get it to the boards. And then they get it all the way down the floor. Good work by Evan Connors. He'll head to the bench. Over the blue line, but then it's forced back out again. Now here's a shorthanded opportunity. Drake. He got caught and then played it to the boards to Dawson. Drake's got it again. 1 minute to go in the power play. Drake with a neat move off the board. Drake gets in down to Dawson low. Try to give it back to Drake. They do. Knock it out of the air and score. There's a heck of a goal for you folks. Short-handed. Drake made that great move over by the boards to get himself free. I thought maybe one pass too many, but they knew better. This is Drake. Thought he was going to shoot it. Down low to Dawson. He heads for the front of the goal. This ball is up in the air. And then it's in the back of the net. Almost about 2.5 feet off the floor.
Newfoundland Cabot Masters shorthanded goal scored by 66, Scott Drake. Assisted by number 60, Holly Dawson. Time of the goal, 9 minutes, 34 seconds.
So Newfoundland and Labrador with a power play goal and a shorthanded goal. 34 seconds to go in the power play. Come back to this side to Dove. Dove will shoot it. That comes off the end boards in front. Feltham's got it, but it bounces up in the air and then batted into the corner. On it there. Power all over him. Ryan Orth for Saskatchewan. David Late can't get it out. Kept in by Duran. Penalty's over. 5-on-5. Shot blocked by Camp. Blocked up high, and Newfoundland and Labrador will bring it out. It got past Cardinal. Would have been offside, so they have to clear the zone. They do. Pass just a little bit too far for Graham Spence. Crossland all alone in front. Feltham with a couple of saves and then holds on. Backhand, that hit Feltham. I don't think he ever saw it, but he was in good position. At the point, Podorotsky. The ball goes out of play. 7:29 left in the first. 2-0. Newfoundland and Labrador. Cabot Masters over Team Saskatchewan. This Masters competition. Do that face-off one more time. We'll try it. Referee at the blue line here, the near side, has called a penalty against Newfoundland and Labrador. Number 19, Sean Handrigan. Bassett won the face-off. Jay Dove, 2 for interference to Handrigan. Goes down into the corner. Harrison's got it for Saskatchewan. He's pinned against the boards in a hurry. They get it back to the point. Crossland, his shot hits somebody in front, goes straight up in the air. It comes in just behind the goal. It's cleared down the floor. Dove. The blue line, that pass misfired. They're going to call flooring, but he did get over center. Just leave it at that. Jason Duran drops it back. 1 minute to go in the power play. Crossland back in his own end again. To Duran. Duran forced into the corner. Another penalty coming up to Newfoundland and Labrador. Touched up. So that'll be a 2-man advantage for Team Saskatchewan. 44 seconds left to go in the first penalty to Handrigan. Two minutes for hooking. Bill Camp. .6:04 left in the first period. 2-0 Newfoundland and Labrador. Face-off won by Saskatchewan, but an errant pass is picked off and sent down the floor. Crossland into the middle. Scores! That was Thompson. I believe it was Harrison who finished it. 61-81. Yeah, it's a 5-on-3. And this is Thompson making the pass. And that is that's number 83, Bassett. So a 5-on-3 power play goal each for these two teams. Still 5-on-4 and a big pile up in the crease. Backhand somehow stayed out, then they score. Saskatchewan has roared back to tie it up on the strength of back-to-back power play goals. One a 5-on-3, then on the 5-on-4 they convert again. Might be tough to see who scores this one. Such a pile up in the crease. There's the first one. That hit the post. And then on the second one is Bassett again. That one batted out of the air as the ball bounced as it came down off the post. So Bassett with back-to-back power play goals. 2-2.
Saskatchewan power play goal, his second of the game, scored by 83, Jeff Bassett. From 93, Jay Bell. Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 9 seconds.
All the goals in this period coming on the special teams. 3 power play goals and 1 shorthanded goal. Gammon. Shot. Saved by Felton. Ball goes up in the air. He's got it and holds on. Shot right on goal. Save made by Feltham. Pass back to the point was picked off. Beatty able to get it out. Penalty box gate has come open, so they need to get that closed. Podorotsky dumps it in. Feltham out to play it around the boards. Stopped there by Dick. Continuing in with it. Jason Powell, his shot went wide. In behind the goal. DJ Lucas. Got a piece of the iron. Fisher fell. Fisher on the jersey. Doug Puzzy, we were told, is the player. Based on the penalty earlier. Down the floor. We'll come back down to our left. We've got 3:22 to go in the first period. 2-2 tie. Newfoundland Labrador with the first 2. Power play. And then a shorthanded goal. Saskatchewan come back with a 5-on-3 power play of their own, followed by another goal while it was 5-on-4. And that's where we stand late in the first period. Dove. Shot did not get through, goes over to the far corner. Jason Duran. He kept in by Saskatchewan. Martinyuk circling through it into the side of the goal. It was deflected right on goal, and Feltham had to stretch out to make the save. Looked like it was going to go wide, and the Saskatchewan player got a stick on it, forced Feltham to come up with a good save. Under 3 to play in the first period. Set up behind their own goal. Wasilewski will keep it in. Bassett Plays it behind the goal. Got it to Thompson. And it's taken away. Power trying to move it up the boards. Power circling back in his own end. Got to be careful here. Turned it over. Camp pinned against the boards. Camp down in the corner. He's being worked over. Camp can't get it out. Still, it's down deep in the Newfoundland and Labrador end. Bassett already got a couple of goals. Bassett trying to flip it past the defender. They get all tangled up. Both go down. And Newfoundland and Labrador come away. Long shot in on goal. Save made. Quick pass up ahead. Can't bring it in. Got a player trapped inside the blue line. Would have been offside. Dove. He'll make the pass up at the blue line. Harrison in around behind the goal. Harrison circling out in front. Backhand. Piece of Feltham. Piece of the crossbar. Stayed out. Harrison goes down. Stays with the ball. Comes to the boards. Camp is on it. Quick pass up ahead. Offside. Scott Drake had a step on everybody. The reason is he was in ahead of the play. Slap shot tipped away.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Into the final minute of this first period. Backhand to the side of the goal. On it now is Graham Spence. Comes back at the point. Martinyuk shot off the end boards. Saskatchewan on it behind the goal. Back at the point. Mullins. Or Williams, that is. Martinyuk shot over the top of the goal again. Come back to Williams again. 33 seconds to go. The shot was blocked by Godwin. But it has been all Saskatchewan since that power play when they scored 2 goals. All the play down to our left since that time. 20 seconds even left to go in the first. Penalty against, well, both teams. Gammon and Powell will go. Gammon for Saskatchewan, Powell for Newfoundland and Labrador. I think Saskatchewan wants to call a timeout. They have. So the players will huddle up. Neither team going to the bench. There you see the Saskatchewan group. Dean Crossland seems to be leading the conversation. And just right next door, the Newfoundland and Labrador group. 20 seconds to go in the first period. Both players gone for roughing. It doesn't come in over the blue line. They can't touch it. Darryl Smith was in deep, didn't realize But the ball hadn't crossed the blue line. Didn't know he was offside. Doesn't really matter. It all comes to naught. 20 minutes done. 2-2 tie. Newfoundland Labrador Cabot Masters against Team Saskatchewan in this Masters competition. You're watching the 2019 Canadian Ball Hockey Association Men's and Women's A Men's Masters Ball Hockey Championships from the Glacier Arena in Mount Pearl, Newfoundland and Labrador. We'll be back with period number 2 in just about 3 minutes from now. Play just underway here in the second period. 2-2 tie. Newfoundland had led 2-0. Saskatchewan scored a couple of power play goals and have taken over since in terms of territorial play. Shots on goal at the end of the first period, 16-6 in favor of Saskatchewan. Knocked down by Cardinal. Duran with a shot. Feltham's got that. Well, looked like he had it. But deflected off his shoulder and up and out of play. Same result. The face-off will be right there. Out at center, the ball goes up and out of play over on the far side. Get it in over the blue line. Try and set up down there. Down into the corner it goes. Dumped in by Drake. Goes to the other side, now down low. Dawson in looking for it for Newfoundland and Labrador. Dawson with it, trying to get it out in front. Dawson turning a shot. Penalty coming up. It's going to go to Saskatchewan. Newfoundland and Labrador buzzing a little bit now. Puzzy got a stick on it. And a penalty to Saskatchewan. Ruben Beatty going to the penalty box. So Newfoundland and Labrador, a little better start to the second period than the finish they had to the first. And now they're on the power play. Sent down the floor. A roughing penalty to Beatty. Darrell Lush will quarterback this power play for Newfoundland and Labrador. Crossland got a stick on that. It's in over the blue line, but getting back there first will be Williams, and Williams will send it down the floor. Williams will drop it off this time. They'll dump it in. Goaltender coming way out, clears it up ahead, and this will be an easy clear. Well, it should have been for Saskatchewan. Instead, they decided to try and make a cross-4 pass, and that did not turn out well. They have a chance to get it down the floor. Well, you know the rest of it. Shot right on goal. It's covered up, held. .57 seconds to go in the power play. This time, they'll shoot it down the floor. Smith brought it in himself. Camp back at the point. They don't shoot it. Dawson will play it over. He'll get the return pass. Dawson. One-timer, tipped, goes wide. Again, one-timer misses. Smith down into the corner. Saskatchewan want a call on that one. They don't get one. Shot over the top of the goal. And not out. Stopped by Dawson. Now it'll come out. Penalty is over. Back to 5-on-5. Gammon. Back at center. That's kept in. Referee hesitated for a second, had a good look at it. That was really close. Again, it's kept in. This time it goes into the Newfoundland and Labrador players' bench. 4:13 gone in the second period. We're still knotted up at 2. Interesting game coming up for you next, folks. This will be in the men's A competition. The two Newfoundland and Labrador teams. Black Horse taking on the host Cabot team. Williams in the corner for Saskatchewan, turning away with the ball. Williams gets it up along the boards. That's stopped by Lucas. Comes to the front of the goal. Into the near boards. Puzzy tried to wait to keep himself onside, but got in a little bit ahead of the ball. Orth to the backhand, played away by Feltham. Down in the corner, picking it up there is Cardinal. They get it back to the point, slap shot comes in, it's redirected. Feltham tracks it down, then is batted away. Still in front of the goal, pile up in the crease, nets come loose. Newfoundland Labrador player down, shaken up. .6:04 to go. Sorry, 16:04. 15:04. I got to look around a poster that's partially blocking the time clock on me. Again, folks, as I mentioned the last couple of weeks when I was doing games in Montreal and Vancouver, I have a Rolodex full of excuses. That was near the back of the Rolodex. Yeah, I still use a Rolodex. Okay, it's a digital one. Side the goal, it's right there at the side of the goal, and Feltham decides to cover it up. Shots on goal, 18-8, favoring Saskatchewan at this point. The second period's been much more evenly played. First period, Newfoundland Labrador got off to a good start. They led 2-0, but after that it was all Saskatchewan. Especially after they got those 2 goals on the power play. They were all over Newfoundland and Labrador in the last 6 or 7 minutes. Dawson gets waved out of the face-off circle. Late making their change. Coming in to take it, Tony Roach. Roach wins it, goes in behind the goal. Darryl Smith moves it out. Pass picked off at center, backhanded in. Dave Frew will get it from Feltham. Frew. Be up ahead, they'll backhand it in. Dawson does. Boise. Back to Dawson. Shot. Just missed. Harrison will pick it up here along the blue line. They stay on side. Good job. Thompson. The shot goes over the top of the goal. Right out in front. Sliding to force Bassett to go up high, and he went too high, up and out of play. Tony Roach getting in the way of that shot. Didn't block it, but again forced the shooter to go high. Bassett dropped it back, and that was picked off by Lucas. Kept in by Williams. Crossland, he's hauled down by Jason Powell, and Powell's going to go 2 for holding. Team Saskatchewan back on the power play. Crossland to Dove. Dove. Pass in behind Spence. To the side of the goal. Shot up high. Batted away. And out over center. Crossland's going to have to hustle back into his own end to pick it up. Crossland walk it up the floor. Long shot wide of the goal. Feltham watches it come off the end boards. He'll cover it there. Content to get a face-off. 12:56 to go in regulation time. Minute 21 to go in the power play. Dove. Crossland. Down into the corner. Back to Dove. Intended more as a pass than a shot, but it went off the Newfoundland Labrador player's leg to the boards. Harrison. Dove with a shot, kicked away by Feltham. Harrison. Down low. To Thompson, back to Harrison. Harrison into the slot, down to Thompson, back to Harrison. Swing and a miss. And out. There's Jeff Bassett. They were trying to set up in the slot. Got it to him a couple of times. He's already got a couple of power play goals in this game. They won't get a power play on this opportunity. The penalty is over. 5-on-5 again. Down the floor, that will go, well, a little bit of backspin on it, but it will go wide of the goal. Checked up a little bit. Looked like it was going to go down the floor easily in the first bounce. A little bit of backspin, checked up like a Pro V1. Golfers know what I'm talking about. Clean face-off win. Wrist shot goes wide of the goal. On it first, Brian Dick. Pomerotsky rattles around, comes into the near corner. Hancock's shot was blocked. And that'll be a flooring call again against Newfoundland and Labrador. Things beginning to revert back to the way they were at the end of the first period. Floor beginning to tilt a little bit in favor of Saskatchewan. Stolen by Saskatchewan. They'll send it back in deep. Off the boards. Scott Drake will get it out. Up ahead. Dawson. The Drake shot. That hit the goal post. Beat the goaltender. Hit the far post. Stayed out. Still tied. Jason Duran got it to Cardinal. Orth. Newfoundland and Labrador get it out in over the blue line. Scott Drake. Back of the point. Shot. Save was made. The rebound was there. Drake's got it. Scores! That rebound was there initially, and then it came out a little bit further. Drake got a hold of it. You get all those chances down one way if you don't take advantage of them. It almost bit them a moment ago. Newfoundland Labrador hit the goal post. The shot came in right off the pad. It gets by the first player. It's cleared, but Drake is there in the high slot off the wrong foot, leaning back, fires it in low, and beats the goaltender.
Newfoundland had a master's goal in the second game. Scoreline number 66, Scott Drake. For 19, Sean Henry. And 16, Darryl Lush. Time of goal, 9 minutes, 52 seconds.
Drake with his second goal. Nets moved. Down to 9:31 to go in the second period. We'll go into the stands. It stays in play. One up high on the glass. Newfoundland Labrador will bring it out. Lucas. DJ Lucas. To the blue line, no further. Saskatchewan player knocked down. It'll be a flooring call against Saskatchewan. Harrison cutting inside. Harrison down the middle. Harrison getting free. Harrison takes it down too far. Circles the goals. He's forced around. Penalty coming up to Newfoundland and Labrador as Harrison was tripped up. Great work by Brock Harrison. Cut inside the defense, but couldn't get the shot, but just kept going and eventually drew the penalty. Another power play for Saskatchewan. Back-to-back man advantage opportunities. Smith gone to the penalty box. Crossland. Over to Harrison. His shot did not get through to goal. Dove. Crossland. He'll shoot it. Again blocked. Roach blocked it. Couldn't find it right away, but now it'll come out over center. They get it in over the blue line. Dove. Doesn't shoot. Harrison now will work the right side. Down low. Shot by Dove. A lot of bodies lying in front of the goaltender. Still doesn't get through. And it is cleared down the floor by Newfoundland and Labrador. Under a minute to go in the power play. It's 7.5 to go in regulation time. Bassett all alone in front. Bassett tried to go high glove side and missed it. He had his spot picked, just didn't hit it. It's getting rough along the boards. Someone's going for roughing. And it's going to be Bob Dawson of Newfoundland and Labrador. 21 seconds to go in the power play for Saskatchewan. So another 5-on-3. This one a little shorter. Say 21 seconds left. This face-off will be crucial as to whether or not they can take advantage of the 5-on-3. Orth to face off against Price. Duran gets it. Williams. Wesolowski. Shot blocked, and that'll get out. That will just about do it for the first penalty. They'll get it in. First penalty's over. 5-on-4 now. One and done. Cleared down the floor. Pass misfired, and as Williams was reaching for it, he slipped, and almost a shorthanded opportunity for Newfoundland and Labrador. Orth pokes it in. They can't get it out. To the side of the goal, couple of cracks at it. Feltham has it, holds on. Dove. Kicked away by Feltham. And cleared down the floor. We've got just a minute to go now in the 5-on-4 for Saskatchewan. Thompson still not in over the blue line. Now it's brought in. Shot, save made by Feltham. Bassett up along the boards for Crossland. That's golfed down the floor. by David Late. Harrison backhanded it wide. Penalty coming up. Tripping. So another power play. Harrison able to break down the middle. Got to the front of the goal before he was hauled down. Another penalty to Scott Drake. So again, this will start very similar to the last one as a 5-on-3 for 27 seconds. .5:35 to go in regulation time. So again, 5-on-3 right now. Jay Dove. Down low. They get it out in front, but Newfoundland Labrador have it. Can't get it out. It stopped Dove. Back to Crossland. 9 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Dove. Crossland. Shoots it. Wide. Comes off the end boards. Newfoundland Labrador have it, and they'll clear it. First penalty is over. 5-on-4 now. Dove onside. Dove shoots it. Blocked by Neville Godwin, and he felt that. He is still hobbling. Godwin out there still killing the penalty, can barely move. They'll get it out. Godwin, not sure why he's not going to the players' bench. He's going to stay out there. As they say, he's going to walk it off. Boy, he was hobbling badly. Player fell down. Here's a breakaway. Dawson got cut from behind. Good hustle. Brock Harrison. Good speed. Caught up to Dawson as he was all alone, short-handed. Not a chance for Bob Dawson. Just didn't have the next gear. Harrison did. Caught him from behind. And it's picked off. That was meant as a pass for David Late, who was at the blue line late. Thought his teammate was just going to bring it in. It turned his head. 15 seconds to go in the power play. Beltham's got that in the blocker, and he'll keep the play going. Lush around the boards and out. That'll do it. Newfoundland Labrador has killed off 4 straight penalties. Couple of brief 5-on-3s. Stolen by Drake. Drake holding it in along the boards. Comes back to the point. His shot cleared away to the boards. Price, he lost it. Martinyuk, well, that's Crossland. Either way, it was stopped. Brought back out by Powell. Powell stops inside the blue line, has a little look around. Back down low. Under 3 to play. Spence. They get it in over the blue line. And they follow up on it. Saskatchewan. Crossland's got it. Crossland fed it in front. That goes wide. Looking for a deflection from somebody. Nobody could get a stick on it. Behind the goal. Cardinal. Backhanded in. Wozleski didn't get very deep. Drop pass. DJ Lucas. In behind the goal. 2 minutes to go. Comes out in front. Newfoundland Labrador get to it first. Jason Voisey. Player pushed down. Play allowed to continue. Duran tried to get it into the middle. That was blocked by Power. Goaltender's out between the hash marks, and now he'll start to saunter over towards the bench for Saskatchewan. as we are down to 1:32 to go. Timeout, Newfoundland and Labrador. And with the face-off in Newfoundland and Labrador end, I suspect the goaltender will go to the bench. And Newfoundland and Labrador go over to the players' bench, get instructions. The Saskatchewan group huddle up at center floor. Timeout's over. Goaltender at 3/4 of the way between goal line and the blue line. Haven't taken him out just yet. Harrison in to take the face off. One by Newfoundland and Labrador. They'll flip it down the floor. That will go for flooring. And if not now, when do you take the goaltender out? 125 face off deep in the other team's end. I think they're going to wait again to see if they win the face-off. That is their strategy. They do win it. Goaltender goes to the bench. They get the sixth player out there. Harrison, that's picked off. Down the floor, won't be enough for flooring. And now we've got a race. Price will get there first. Price will put it into the empty net. Now that should just about seal it. 1:11 still to go. Again, coming up next, men's A, two teams from Newfoundland and Labrador. Saskatchewan's called a timeout. They're out shooting Newfoundland and Labrador 23-13, but they are trailing by 2 goals. There you see Team Saskatchewan. Chris Feltham been outstanding in goal for Newfoundland and Labrador, just giving up those 2 shorthanded goals in quick succession. About halfway through the first period. Nothing since. That is empty again. 1 minute to go. Penalty coming up to Newfoundland and Labrador. Sean Handrigan. He'll get called for hooking. Again, they'll leave the net empty now with the power play. You get one here early. So Saskatchewan will control it off the face-off. Duran out in the middle, they score! If they get one quickly, it would make things interesting. Well, that's pretty quick. That took 14 seconds. Quick look at it. Bring it in. Boom, over the blocker. Bassett, his hat trick. We come back live, 4-3. Saskatchewan in there looking, they get a shot. Feltham makes the save. Still 15 seconds to go. Newfoundland Labrador can't get on the first try. They do on the second, but that'll be a flooring call. 8.8. And another game come down to the last few seconds. We've had it pretty much every game. We've done 14. I think maybe one didn't come down to the last couple of seconds or overtime. Empty net goals. The competition has been unbelievable here at the Glacier. Whoop, but a little anxious. Whoop, they drop it. It comes in front. Feltham's looking for it. He's got it, covers it. He had a quick look around, wasn't sure where it was. That took half of the 8.8. So we get one more chance, 4.4. They win the faceoff. Shot blocked. We go to the boards. That'll do it. Wow. Just another game here at the Glacier. Nothing special. We're all like this. Newfoundland Labrador hang on in a back and forth game with Team Saskatchewan in the Masters competition. They win it 4-3. Up next, Newfoundland Labrador, the host team. Cabot will take on Newfoundland Labrador Black Horse, team that won the silver medal last year in the men's A championship. So Newfoundland versus Newfoundland next. It's coming up at 7:30, 12 minutes from now. Come back and join us then, won't you?